Good morning. I hope everybody's great today. I feel great today and rather happy and light. And so I'm going to give you one of the 101 Ways Your Life is Better Thin that is true, but a little bit on the humorous side. And it is reason number 27. This has to do with directions. And I quote, I give directions via north, south, east, and west, not bakery, diner, restaurant, and food truck stops. You know, when you're overweight and you're a slave to your appetite, it rules your life. It really, truly does. And that's not funny. But some of the day-to-day consequences really are. I have been directionally challenged my whole life. You would never know. I always tell people that I was born and raised in one town, the way that I can amazingly not contain how to get places. My favorite thing about the phone is the GPS, no doubt. And I get to talk to you. That's, of course, also lovely. However, I digress. Directions. People often use landmarks, right? And what usually is an imprint of a landmark is something very significant to you. Maybe it's a monument or a community well-known place where a certain incident might have happened. And in my case, it was food establishments. This happened without me even knowing it. Giving credit where credit is due, many years ago, I saw a comedian, an overweight comedian, female, who articulated this, and I remember her saying, fat people give directions, I'm quoting directly, based on, you turn left at that drive-through, go past the open later donut shop where they're half an hour longer, and you get to talk to the guy and he'll give you donuts for a lower price, and then go past the discount candy store to the all-you-can-eat buffet. And I thought it was funny. And that was that. However, true story, about 3 days later, I was at work and someone asked me for directions. Little did they know you're asking the wrong source, but out of my mouth naturally came, well, you go down the street and there's a fast food place that stays open an hour later, turn right past the first Baskin Robbins and go 3 blocks where the buffet is. And I found myself going, holy moly. I just gave directions the way that comedian said fat people do. And it came out of my mouth as naturally and assuredly as due south, go past the Highway 17 and turn left for 3/4 of miles would not come out of my mouth naturally. I was so gobsmacked for a minute. And then guess what? I shrugged my shoulders and went, isn't that something? And went on for more than 10 more years of overeating and obesity and the misery and the health problems, and learned my lesson very late in life. However, I want you to get a grip on what you need to do to get your life back, and maybe seeing direction is a good way to say, what direction am I going? In my car, in my head, in my future plans, how I treat my health. It's all based on maps and directions, and try a little more north, south, east, west, and a little less. That's the sweet shop that stays open later. That's the drive-through that gives you a refill. And see where you end up. I hope to see you later today. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.